Hello everyone and welcome. This is going to be my first little YouTube video I do. And we're going to do like some plant chores. Hopefully it goes well. There's like a ton of construction going on in my apartment. I'm pretty sure either the guy's moving out above us or they're redoing his apartment. And then down below, they are like redoing that apartment. So you'll probably hear all that noise, but we got to get these chores done, and I don't know, I just want to include everyone on it. So okay, so I feel like we should maybe have like a plan, a to-do list for today. It's probably just going to be chaos, but basically I have one plant I'm going to put on a moss pole, one plant I'm hopefully chopping up. I'm like so nervous about it. And then I have a package we'll open and we'll do a few things with that. And then I have one plant I'm going to separate and one plant I'm going to repot to hopefully get rid of. But we'll start with the package. First little thing here is like some plasticky cups or potters, and then they have humidity domes. So I have like a lot of little cuttings and things I need to pot in here. I'm like mostly trying to propagate a few things to like have like insurance propagations, and I also want to try selling a few of them if they get really big and nice. Sometimes you just prop too many stuff. You just have all these propagations and you don't need like 5 of the same plant. But anyway, they come in all these different sizes, which is nice. I probably am not going to use this big size, but it'll also be nice if I, oh, and it comes with little tags. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so excited. And see, those will be perfect for if I sell on like Facebook Marketplace or something. And then this big one, but yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Should we start with this? Or should we start with the moss pole? I've never done a moss pole. See, and that's another thing, because I'm a little new to this, so this will be a journey together. Maybe let's do this. We'll do a few of my Hoyas in here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I think I have everything squared away to start. We have this, oh, you know what? I gotta go grab the rooting powder. Okay, rooting powder is secured. My cat's talking to us too. She might come over here. But anyway, so I had this one, this Hoya crassi petiolata, in perlite. And I have another one in perlite, and I'm pretty sure it has roots. I should probably check it. This one doesn't. I mean, and y'all will have to tell me. I've heard some stuff about like spent nodes. So I was thinking I would root this end. So I'm gonna put this one in sphagnum and use a little bit of rooting powder. And then I have some Hoya curtisii cuttings that I got like for free. So, you know, not a huge deal, but I did root the wrong ends for most of them. And some of them are rooting in like a little, clear container in perlite, and they're doing good, but I had some that weren't doing good, and then I had them in perlite and they grew a little bit of roots. Again, I realize now the wrong end, but I don't know, they're just not doing as good as the other ones. So I think I want to try them in sphagnum and just see how it goes. And then I have my Hoya pubicalyx. It's a speckled one, and I have it in perlite too, and it just, and I don't know, y'all tell me if these are like normally this slow to prop. It's only been there a little bit, but I think it'd do better in like a little humidity dome. I've had it just in here under grow light. So anyway, I think I just want to try sphagnum. I mean, it's not a huge deal if it doesn't make it, because I have a bunch more, but I did take a cutting, so I wanted to try it. And I know the leaves are like a little dingy, but that's why I cut it. So I put my little sphagnum moss in this little container, and the brand is It's like New Zealand something. I don't know. I'll try and put them all in like a little caption. And I've never used this before, so we'll see how this goes. But heard good things. And it looks really nice, looks really healthy. My other sphagnum looks a little gross. So I just put it in some water and I added a little bit of like some fertilizer. I don't know where I put it. Aha. I don't know. This is what I've been using. This little houseplant fertilizer. And it seems to be fine. I wonder though, I used to do a lot of succulents and I have some succulent fertilizer. I wonder if that would be really good with the Hoya, since the Hoya are kind of more of like a close to a succulent where they don't need a lot of water, and like that's right up my alley. Okay, so I think we're gonna put the Pubicalyx in the bigger one. The Crassio petiolata is gonna go in one of the smaller ones, and the Curtisii ones I'm gonna put in the smaller ones too. So I think we'll do the Crassio petiolata first. All right, hopefully it's not too wet too. But yeah, I think the humidity will be better. I'd like to do a cabinet eventually, but I'm also moving out of here in the next little bit. So, oh yeah, rooting powder. Let's do that. And see, I don't know if the leaves are gonna kind of hang in there or not. It was kind of a funky looking plant that I got. It's beautiful, it's absolutely stunning, but, and if y'all have any advice, please let me know. I'm on Reddit, and that seems to really be nice, but it's gonna look so cutie with the little tag too. I don't know if it's good that her leaves are touching it. I guess I'll keep an eye on it. I almost feel like I could use this other node and like flip it, but then it'd be so close that I don't know if it would work. So I think we'll do that, and we'll put it under the grow light, and we'll just see if the leaves start to look a little funky. I'll lift her out. Maybe I'll lift her out a little. A little bit more around her. I used to root in sphagnum a lot until I saw like some of my props that were in perlite, and I was like, holy cow, that looks like it's the way to go. I don't know, it's just so odd the way it lays. We'll see. Maybe if I tuck it down a little bit and we'll touch it. Okay, we'll see. See how that goes. I've never used these little things before, but they seal really well. I think they're gonna be cute on my little shelf too. Okay, we'll go to the next one. I don't know if y'all use these little parts or not. Okay. I really hate that the Curtisii looks like this. Let's go with the bigger one. We'll do the Pubicalyx. So. And I didn't put any rooting powder on it initially either, so I'm like, well, that might help too. so wet. Okay. I wonder if I should pull the leaf off. I almost feel like I have it rooting upside down too. Huh. I think I do. No? I don't know why. These leaves just look funky. Like it looks like this one should be this. I think I am gonna switch it. Yeah. Oh gosh. See, but then these are gonna be so, it's fine. Maybe that's why it wasn't rooting. Ha. Oh gosh. I feel like I should cut it. Ooh, maybe I will. What if we do that? Be good. I've actually, these are my mom's. I usually use like regular scissors. I did clean them off, but they're a little like rusty. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do this one. And then we'll root this side down. I'm sorry, this is such a dilemma for me. Usually other things are easier. Okay. Just wondering if that's like a little root. I feel like even if you root it upside down, it should still work. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. If it doesn't root in a little bit, we'll switch it out. I really feel like that's actually how it's supposed to go. Okay. Especially since we already tried the other way. Be good to try a different way. Now this one, do I want to do it this way? See, that just doesn't look right. This way. Okay. All of them are gonna have rooting powder on them, so maybe they'll just all root up. I hope they're as easy as everyone says. I feel like succulents are really easy, and a lot of my other plants have had it been easy. There we go. I didn't expect that to be a whole little dilemma. See, the one in here looks like how they sell it. They sell them like rooted looking like that one. These other ones look crazy looking though. No, little girl, get in there. Okay, she's in there. I don't know, that one side's looking so floppy. If I do this one 100 times, will y'all be upset with me? We're gonna put this one in a separate one. This one can just go in the middle. Then I'll have more room. There we go. please root. Please root. Again, if it doesn't root, it's not a big deal. I have like literally a bunch of other ones, so it would just be nice to be able to really master these. Especially if I get like some more rare ones, then I don't want to risk it and they not do well. Okay. Now it's so moist. Should add more. And I think this one's gonna be really cute by itself. Okay. She looks much better like this. And give her a little dome. Yay. Okay. Now I'm gonna need a little bit more moss and another dome. So we'll get that rolling. Okay, we got a little more sphagnum moss in here. It actually smells really, really good. I heard it smelled good, but I wasn't expecting it to smell this good. Not that my other one smelled bad. I kind of felt like my other one smelled okay, but I really like the way this one smells. Oh gosh, I'm dropping it. Okay, so I chose the little bit bigger one, the medium size for the Cortesia, just because there's so many little cuttings. But here they are. I don't know. Hopefully they do good. See, it has like a little root. I just rooted the wrong end because I guess you could have rooted it right there and then this would have been kind of coming out, but here we are. And I'm hoping I can see them better. I mean, they were in clear little like Starbucksy containers, but hopefully the humidity serves them well. Okay. See, and this one's not rooted at all. And it's only got one leaf. I almost feel like it's a waste of time. And I have other ones that are doing really good, so it will not be a problem if these don't make it. See, now this one, let's root her right way. But the ones that already have roots, I'm just gonna keep them doing what they're doing. Okay. This one's so nice and long. I hope it works. It would be really nice. It's like a really good one. And I love how these ones are, like the way they sun stressed. I saw a Cortesia in the store the other day and I was like, it just looked green. And I was like, ah, like these ones look like mint chocolate chips. Like they're brown and then they have like the minty green color. And I think that is just so cute. Should we pop you here? But yeah, since plants are really not super cheap, I thought it'd be nice to have a few to get rid of to do cuttings and kind of repurpose. So that way, one, other people can have them, but then two, get a little bit of your money back or something, I thought. This one's all crazy. I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Now I'm worried that this one's like flopping. Flopping all over the place. Dome's here. They're really going in on that apartment. That's what they're going to have to do to mine when I leave. Replace all the carpet. They're going to be so fun with the little tags too. I'm so excited. I'll probably do this tonight. So I can like spend some time doing it and make it cute. A little bit of moss. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna need more moss for the moss pole. I've been like putting this off. I bought moss poles like, I don't know, a while ago. But yeah, okay, we got our Curtisii, we got our Publicalyx, oh, our Crassipediolata, our Publicalyx, and this one, and then our bigger one, and this one. And so, we'll get them set up on the shelf, and then we'll move to the moss pole. So, we'll be back for that one. It's probably gonna grow shot. This table's gonna get so nasty. I have one of those like little things that are gonna come eventually. Maybe it's in this Amazon thing right now and I didn't even open it, but oh well. Moss poles, and I'm super excited to show y'all them because I think they're really cool. But this is the one that's going on the moss pole. This is my Philodendron Bloody Mary. I have her like staked up with these little chopsticks because she was supposed to be 4 inches. She was gonna be 4 inches, and I got her. She was in a 4-inch nursery pot, all right, but she was like flopping over. So I repotted her in this huge pot. She's been doing good. I think she's like working on some new leaves up here, and she has like the nice aerial roots that will go in the moss pole. So I think that'll be good. I'm probably gonna put her like this, I think. She has this one little torn up leaf. Hopefully it goes away. But her other ones look good. She didn't have all of these when I got her, so. Actually, I don't even know if she had this huge one. But anyway, she's cute. I'm also a little sad about her because in her picture, I'll have to share it, she looked variegated and like almost like a strawberry philodendron, like strawberry shake, or a philodendron like pink princess. But yeah, when I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's not variegated. I mean, it didn't say variegated in the description, but it was weird. So we're gonna get this going. I think my boyfriend's gonna be so excited to see her on a moss pole. We went to Greenville yesterday, and we went to this place called Plant Stella Plant. Oh my gosh, it was like literally like walking into a jungle. It was so cool. And I've been really into Hoyas, and you could tell he was not into Hoyas, which I did buy some, and we'll open those ones. But oh gosh, don't fall. We'll use this one. Take a sip of water. He liked Philodendron and Monstera, and you could tell they were huge, and a lot of them were on moss poles. And I think my boyfriend really liked that. I liked these because, one, you can put water up here and like it'll slow release into the moss pole, and then it should kind of like stake into the, oh yeah, and it'll stake into the pot. So you don't have to like, you know, fill it with like half dirt, half moss, and then like repot it and have the pole as the base. It'll just kind of prop into it, and then you can just have it grow up. So I was like, that looks really nice, really easy. They were a little bit more expensive, I think, but I don't know, well worth it, I would say. Came with little ties and all these other little things. Now that I've like disassembled this one, so I might as well use that one. But yeah, like how cool, how cool. Okay, and I think you can like set the flow for the water. It's gonna be great. We'll leave this off. Because, and we can use those chopsticks too, so that'll be perfect. Well, let's just fill her up. We'll fill her up first. I'll grab one of these. Oh, so dirty. Okay. Put you here. And I hope, I've never done this, but I put the moss, like I said, in the little fertilizer water. So hopefully that helps. Who knows? Maybe it won't. As long as it doesn't have a adverse reaction, I guess we're good. One of the cats is scratching. I know this is like really wet. Honestly, she's really dry right now too, so she'll probably appreciate it. I've been putting this off and putting this off. I also work night shift, so it's like a little harder to find time to do all the things and have the energy to do all the things, but I am really excited about this moss. It's so pretty. And it was a little more expensive. Although if you bought it on their website, it was cheaper. I bought mine on Amazon, but it was just easier. Variegated on a moss pole, but, and it has a really good aerial root too that I think would be nice, but I don't know. She has like a good around, and so like I don't really want just the back. I'd want like more like a round pole. And I saw at that place yesterday, the plant store, these really cool like bamboo poles, and they're like really thick. And then I want to say it was the philodendron. Now I'm wondering if it's the monstera that were like really kind of like attaching onto it. It was so neat. It was such a dream place. But no special Hoya. Like his rare Hoya he had in there was a Hoya linearis, and it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it was stunning. I just don't really have place for a Hoya linearis right now, especially since we'll be moving soon. There's like water everywhere. Oops, sorry, that was probably really loud. Oh my god. Here we go. There's a lot of water. It's probably a good thing. And then he had like bigger sized Hoya Wyetii, and then he had like these little ones, and they were all like not labeled, and that kind of irked my nerves. I was like, why is everything in here labeled but these? And I saw one was a Hoya pubicalyx, one was a Hoya Wyetii, and then what else did he have? I don't know, it's just like very basic like ones. But then I saw one that was like a little variegated, which now that I think of it, which I asked him to like kind of ID him, and he said the one was a Hoya carnosa, and I was like, okay, but I don't know. So I'm thinking it's a Crimson Queen because he did have like a big Crimson Queen there, and then the other one he said was a Hoya carnosa Chelsea. So we'll see. I'm gonna probably put them on the little Reddit to see if anyone knows the correct IDs. The one's definitely a Wyetii. And I'm excited because I'm trading one of my pubicalyx. It's actually a really like nice pubicalyx in a pot. I'm trading that one for some Wyetii cuttings, but like the Curtisii cuttings, like I'm like, oh, that's so nice, but they're gonna take so long to grow and get big. And then you're like looking at the blooms and you want them to bloom. So you're like patiently like, please root. So I was like, so it'd be cool to have like some rooting, but it'd be nice to have like a plant too. So I did get one because it was such a cool shop, and I didn't really want any of the philodendron and yeah. See, I probably should have done it earlier because she's looking so dry. And then I think my cat chewed on this one aerial root. Oh well, we'll see. All we can do is try. I think we're gonna put it this way. And she's actually more stable than she was. She was like really terribly not okay. And definitely need some water. I want to propagate her too, but some of these plants just stress me out so much because she definitely needs more water, doesn't she? It's not going to go in. I want to like chop it, and when we get to the one we're going to chop, you'll see what I'm saying, because it's like, it's just so stressful because it changes the plant shape so much. Is this like not big enough? Like a not big enough pot? Although it is like one of those self-watering ones. I wonder if that's what it is. Okay. Either way. You and you. Huh. Maybe that's the problem. Hopefully it finds it. Okay. I don't know, do y'all put them in there? Or do you just let them naturally kind of find their way in? I'm gonna guide them since this one looks terrible. I'm like, oh, she has amazing arrow roots. And now I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? I probably shouldn't cuss. Okay. And she came with little ties and little clips and things. So Although aesthetically, is she gonna look better with the tie? I almost rather try the tie first. She's so big, I actually don't even know where to put her anymore. She's been sitting on my desk just as like the to-do. Like, to-do is to put a moss pole, and then now that she's on a moss pole, I don't know where she's gonna go. I think like right there would be good. I don't know if I should do another one higher up too. It's really nice that this came with all these little things. See, and this stresses me out. I want, when we chop the other one, I don't want it to not have a clean cut. And this is on my list too, but I hadn't found any snippers on sale, so we're on a budget. She looks so cute. Like, literally, like, how pretty is that? Like the gorgeous like red color and the, is it like lopsided? It probably is. But I think because it's like the self-watering one, it has like all those little like indents coming up in there. So I don't think the pole can quite sit how it's like should be, but it still has like three arrow roots that can reach it. So I think that should be good. Yeah. Hopefully she attaches. And then I think we'll do that because then that one will be kind of in contact. So, just another snip. Although it was fine for the Hoya. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Ooh. She gonna get like smushy. Oh, I didn't even notice her. How did I not notice she was a second ago? I think it'll be okay. I won't tie it too tight then. If you have any moss pole tips, I don't want to get too into them because I am a little bit of a lazy plant person. That's why I did succulents for so long. I didn't really do house plants. And then everyone's talking about how hard Hoya were because they like to be dry. I was like, oh, succulents love to be dry. Okay. And then I think I am going to get her a little bit more like some water and probably mix her up some fertilizer too. Oh, you know what? I already have some mixed up, but it's Miracle Grow. It's probably fine. Hold on. Okay. She needs a little drink, so this one's just one I had already mixed up. It's just Miracle Grow. I almost use the self-watering more as like a catch-all dish, like just for the extra water. Okay, that's probably plenty. righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. There we go. How nice. Well, I'd say if you've never done a moss pull before, this is not hard with this brand. So, let her up. Just away for a minute. I hope my cats don't bother it. There was a how to use. Tips. How to thread rope through a grid. Oh. So you could like, fill water cup, adjust valve, insert water cup. Yeah, so you could, if you didn't want to like have the ties like around it, you could have tied the tie in the little grid, but so I could almost, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do it like this for now. But you could do the grid and then have it kind of just coming and pulling it, which I still don't think it would really affect this little guy. So we'll just leave her for now. She looks very rusticy. So, okay, now I have my philodendron black cardinal, and I got this one from a girl on Facebook, and she is very pretty. I don't know if you can like really see her leaves. She has this one like really old one, but she does not have what I would consider like great arrow roots. She has arrow roots. So I had the stake and I thought about, this is kind of how she sits. I thought about having her on a moss pole, and then I was like, well, I don't know. It just sounds like a lot of work. And I want all of these to have, I want to do a lot of propagations, a lot of like learning about them, and then selling if I want, so, or trading. Trading's cool too. That's what I hope to do with my Hoya. Anyway, she had a baby. She had like a little baby, and so I repotted her and her baby separately, and she grew one new leaf, but the cats, like one of the cats like bit the tip of the leaf and it died. It didn't make it. So I pulled it off, and I pulled a little bit of this like kind of crusty stuff off. And then I asked Reddit what I should do, and they said I could do whatever I wanted. And I was like, is it just gonna change the aesthetic so much if I chop it? How much should I chop? Like, I almost want to just chop the one leaf, and that way the other leaves are still on there looking pretty. But I think we should chop it here. And then there's 2 leaves and 2 leaves to prop. I'm so nervous because of course the 2 new leaves are like the prettiest, which this is pretty. So I'm very nervous. She's in a self-watering pot too, and she's been doing good. But I've decided we're chopping her, so we're chopping her. Oh gosh, I'm so stressed. I should clean these. I don't even know. I wonder where my other scissors are. Okay. Well, we'll clean these off really quick, and then we'll come back. I think as long as I just like really forcefully do it, it'll be good. And she just has this like big little trunk down here. So I have like a hair clip on her. See, I think if I do it like here, then she's got like a few arrow roots that'll root, and the rest of the plant will be fine. I'd love if she like split it off, so then I'd have like more ways to cut without, yeah, I think like right here would be perfect. Without just taking from the main stem. I feel like you're taking from the main plant, and it's a little stressful. Okay. If I did the wrong thing, It's okay. They're just plants. They're just plants. It's okay, it'll grow. God, it stinks. Okay. There she is. I don't even have like a plan to put her in like a pot or anything. Or if I'm gonna do perlite or water. I heard philodendrons are good with like water propagation. God, it looks so nasty, gnarly. Okay, we'll set it aside. God, she stinks. Okay. Ooh, I could tie her. Ah, that'd be cool. There's like a contact down here. I wonder where it came from. I do not like the smell. Ginger. Okay. She's a new woman. Two-leaf woman. Alright, I gotta figure out what to do with this other one. So let me think about it. Probably gotta get a little bit more water. Then we'll go from there. And I gotta get this stinky smell on my face. Okay, gosh, she's so stinky. I like literally had to like turn on like a candle warmer. But ew. I mean, it's pretty color. Like it's like blood. I think I'm just gonna do it in here in this little Starbucks cup because she sits really cute. And I think I'm gonna try water propagation. If she starts to look bad, I think I'm gonna switch it up. But we'll put her with the little Miracle Grow water. And then, I wonder, what if I tied it? I mean, not like I'm gonna like move it around a ton. Just like a stake or something. Learning all kinds of things today. That might be good. Sorry, I'm like not even showing you guys. Clipped, so she doesn't flop over. And I put our, the sun's like coming in weird, but the philodendron Bloody Mary is on this moss pole. And I put it over here. My boyfriend's gonna be coming in. Oh, hello. Hello, Ginger. Oh gosh. Ginger. Come on. You coming over here? It stinks, doesn't it? It's gross. Get up here, bro. My boyfriend's gonna come in with some sushi for lunch, so we'll take a little intermission then, but I want him to see it on a moss pole. See what he thinks. I keep saving the Starbucks lids, like I'm gonna be able to like dome them, and it never works out that way. Oh gosh, okay. So on the list is to repot, separate my Pothos Enjoy, which is one of my least favorite plants right now. I think I'm gonna keep one of the little shoots, and then the other two hopefully I can sell. And same with the, what is it, a Monstera adansonii, the Swiss cheese plant. bane of my existence. I chopped it. It was looking terrible. My cats like to eat that one and that Transcentia Zebrina. And God, yeah, so chopped it, and it's now like got a little plant still in the main one with like where the cut was, and I was like, well, I should like separate that one into a smaller pot and sell it. But oh yes, this will be perfect. Anyway, so we're gonna check on my new babies that I got yesterday. I also got, you wanna play with this? This is Tasha, not Ginger. I know I've been saying Ginger's name, but Tasha, you wanna come over here? Play with this? I got a silver syndapsis cutting. It's not one I don't think I'd ever buy, but you got a free cutting if you did a Google review, and I was like, now's the time. We're just gonna do a silver syndapsis, which it is stunning. It's like, you know, pretty like a philodendron micans or a philodendron Brazil, just like your classic like, oh, Ginger. Both of my cats are about 7 months old, and I've been putting off getting them spayed. And Ginger went into heat. This is Tasha, but Ginger went into heat. I've never had a cat go into heat, so it's been so stressful because she just keeps meowing. I'm like, are you okay, my baby? So I don't know if she'll go into heat too before she gets spayed, but yeah, the blessings. Aren't you beautiful? Say, are you beautiful? Okay. Put you down. We'll get those plants. So, and I really need to take pictures too, because these are the ones that need to be ID'd too. There we go. I think I'm gonna keep them kind of just as is. I just wanted to like glance them over and then put them under the grow lights. I just didn't do it last night. And yeah, so I'll pull them out though and show you. This one's the Hoya Waiatii, and yeah, just real pretty, beautiful, like long leaf. Yeah, she's just cute. And then this one is what he said was the Hoya Chelsea. She has like a long tendril. I was actually thinking about putting her on like a small trellis, which she does kind of need a new pot. I don't know. We'll probably just let her acclimate first. So yeah, so he said this one was a Chelsea, he thinks. I do love the new leaf, they're really pretty. And then this one was the one that caught my attention, and because at first I was like, I'm not buying anything. He doesn't have anything good. This one he just called the Hoya Carnosa. And so I'm thinking it's a Crimson Queen. I could be way off, but I'm getting a Hoya Crimson Princess. They're really not on my list, but the Princess was a little cuter, like flower-wise. Look at the veining though on this one. Like, it's just really pretty. I think he tried to tell me this is a Hoya Splash at first, and I was like, Splash? But yeah, they were like really cheap because they're so tiny. So anyway, I was like, that might be good to practice some propagation if I want to, if they're not really an expensive one. So I think we're gonna leave them like this. And I didn't really see any bugs or anything. So it's good. Usually I try and quarantine stuff if I'm not too sure about it. But yeah, so he has them in the little 3, which is kind of nice. So I think I'm just gonna put them like that under the grow light. And then this is the silver syndapsis cuttings. I think they're rooting a little bit on the back. He gave me 2 and he put them in with like a little bit of some fertilizer water. So I think I'm just gonna put fertilizer water since they were already in water and just kind of prop them over the edge of this one. I could do perlite. Maybe I will do perlite. Especially since I have so much now. This one sits over the edge so good, but this one does not. Ooh. Like that. Yeah, we'll put some perlite in there. God, I'm about to clean this off. I can still smell it philodendron. Okay. I am excited. It's just not one I would have bought myself. So it's kind of nice that I just got a free cutting. Like that. You're gonna be a tough one, huh? My goodness. Oh, this was really wet. Sorry, this is my sock on it because I was trying to keep the roots covered. Okay. I'll be good. I'll have to fix these later. And I'll do a little bit of this. I'm gonna have to make some more. They were in water, so it's like, well, maybe that'd be good. All right, we'll grab the other ones and start arranging them. Hopefully Brian comes home before then, so we can see his reaction to the Bloody Mary. Okay, all right, we'll put her up. Yeah, we'll get the other ones together. See, I was gonna put this one in moss because I have all this extra moss, but it's fine. I can just put the lid on it. It's no big deal. All right. What'd you think?
Okay.
Looks good?
Good. Me.
Okay, well, we are back. It's obviously been a few days, but last night I finished up a little bit of the potting, and I just wanted to talk about that a little bit again. They're doing construction, so it'll be loud. But I split up the little Pothos and Joy into 3, so it's like these 2. Oh, and I got my little potting thing, so now the table's not so dirty. And then this one is the 3rd. So I'm planning on keeping this one for a little bit. Truthfully, it's just not one of my favorite plants. And then these 2, hopefully I'm going to say goodbye to. So I took some pictures of them, and we'll see. They're really pretty, but too slow growing for me. Okay, but the main thing is this Swiss cheese plant, the Monstera adansonii. Okay, so this is where I had like chopped it before. So I chopped it and took some cuttings, and then I left the little like 1 sprout. So my cats are always eating it. So I am probably going to get rid of this one. When it's big, they eat it. So it's kind of a nuisance. So anyway, I'm super glad I did this because I put it in a smaller pot because I was like, well, it was in this huge big one. And anyway, I'll just kind of show you what was in the pot. That was a little bit of a surprise to me. So I guess if something's going wrong with your plant, try and repot it. But it is actually molded. The soil is covered in mold. So we'll be getting rid of that. But yeah, that was a surprise. So anyway, hopefully she's doing better in this different mix. Yeah, I don't know if I should just leave her under a grow light for a little bit and then try and sell her or trade her or something, but yeah, we'll see. And then, yeah, so that's where we're at with that. And then on that note, this will conclude our little kind of plant chores, propagating, chopping, repotting, all that good stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll make some more videos because I do enjoy kind of spending some time and chatting and things. So yeah, if you think of anything that you want to see or that I did wrong and could do better, you know, just leave me a little comment. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.